our guest here, Kathy Lien. Let me just talk about Kathy for a minute. I've been following Kathy for a while now. She is absolutely one of the best, if not the best, currency strategists out there. If there is one person you need to follow when it comes to talking about currencies, it's Kathy. Kathy Lien, at Kathy Lien FX is her Twitter handle. You've seen Kathy on CNBC, CNBC World, Bloomberg. She's been on lately, been making quite a few appearances on Money in Motion on the Friday afternoon program on CNBC, and she is just outstanding. She puts it out there in truth, and she tells you what she sees, and mostly she's right. And she's a colleague now of mine on Real Money and Real Money Pro. She writes some unbelievably great articles. I'm going to actually show all of you the website that they have. She and her partner, Boris Schlossberg, put a new website together called BK Asset Management. And you can see, sorry, that's my kitty cat just walking in here. You can see her website and a lot of her work on this website, bkassetmanagement.com. And she may actually throw in some spots for you to go see on here. And she is just an absolutely just incredible analyst. And I'm thrilled and happy to have her here today. I'm going to learn a lot from her, and we're going to have a little bit of dialogue going forward. So, Kathy, go ahead and talk about yourself. I'm going to try to get the cat out of the room here, and fire away.
Thank you, Bob. As Bob said, he is way too kind. I do focus on currencies, and that's kind of my forte. And currencies are, creating a lot of volatility in the markets, and there's a lot of good moves that we're seeing there. And for those of you that are following the FX markets already, you'll know that the euro and the dollar are in pretty central focus, because one of the big stories in the markets these days are central banks easing across the globe, from the Federal Reserve to the ECB to the Bank of Japan last night. And not only has an impact on where stocks are going, but also where currencies are going. So a lot of people are talking about it, a lot of people are asking about it, and I write about it every single day. And I encourage you to visit this website that you're seeing right here. Subscribe to our research; it's completely free, so you'll get it in your inbox as soon as we put it out. And then I'd like to believe that we put out interesting articles, and I hope you enjoy them as well.
Kathy, you know what? I've been to the website. I come to the website quite a bit, and I use this as a reference. It's in one of my favorites tools, and I got to tell you that I've completely advanced my education when it comes to understanding currencies. And I've watched Boris. I listened to some of the videos that you've been on and that he's been on, and I can't stress enough how important it is to find somebody in the currency markets who knows what the heck they're doing. It's a constantly evolving market. It's huge. It's the biggest market, trading market in the whole entire world here. And if you're trying to do this thing on your own, you've got your hands full. So I think it's really beneficial to have somebody like you to walk through some of the things to make it a little bit easier.
Right, and I want to add something there, Bob, which is that if you are looking at the markets already and you're thinking about what the implications are for the Federal Reserve's quantitative easing program, or you're thinking about whether the ECB's measures are enough to save Europe, you can translate a lot of those views over to the FX market, because the same things that move equities are oftentimes the same things that move currencies, and that would even be accurate on a granular level in a sense, because non-farm payrolls, things like non-farm payrolls will impact how equities trade, and it will also impact how currencies trade. So if you focus on the big stories in the market, you can take that, parlays that in currencies. If you read charts, it's even better, because to you it's just it could be anything. It could be counting cows. It could be looking at the shares of Apple. It could be looking at shares of Eurodollar, because you're just looking at the patterns and hoping that you can extrapolate some setups from those patterns. And the FX market, because we have a 24-hour, 5.5-day-a-week market, there's a tremendous amount of samples that go into the price action, which from a statistical perspective makes technical analysis in some ways work even better.
Kathy, I'm going to throw a viewpoint at you, and it may shock you, and it's probably going to shock some other people out there. And I know, and I'm going to say in advance, one of your colleagues on Money in Motion would probably, Amelia Bordeaux, would probably completely deny my position over here. And one of my thoughts is when I'm thinking about the euro, and we're what, around